Most people pick their niche wrong, and that one decision kills their channel before they even get started. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to find niches before they even get saturated. And just to show you, picking the right niche made me over $25,000 in a short period of time. And there are many more channels that I run that are getting similar results. And just to show you as an example, I have a channel which my team started which died horribly. Let me show you right now. This is the channel that my team started. And even though they were uploading every single day consistently for more than 120 days, they still got only 2.3 million views in the entire time, in the entire 120 days of posting consistently every single day. So now you know why picking the right niche is important. We'll move to how to find a niche. Okay, so I have opened this talk. Before I move to the process of showing you how to find a niche, first you need to understand why people pick wrong niches. So the first thing is pe- people always try to replicate big channels. They think that someone have already succeeded and the niche is too saturated, and now because they think they are the best in the niche, they know the best editing, they know all the tricks, all the things to go viral, they think that they can compete with the big channels. But the harsh reality is, if you're just starting on YouTube, you need to find what works for you the best and then try to be the best in it. The second reason why people pick the wrong niche, they try to find niches with low quality content. First of all, you need to understand which are the things that people want to watch, and you need to create the best content out there just so you can go viral and make a bunch of money. And if you're posting low quality of content, I don't think you can be successful at YouTube automation. And the third reason why most people pick wrong niches is they don't do research. Understand, guys? You can pick a wrong niche and post more than 120 days and still you'll get no results. And you can pick the right niche and just post for 30 days and you'll get amazing results. But to get amazing results, you need to do research. And that's the entire reason why most people pick wrong niches, because they don't do research. They just find a niche and then they just start posting content. Even though they should do research, they should find aspects that they can improve and go viral. And the second point, before I show you how to find a niche, there's one last thing I want to tell you guys, which is the thing we'll keep in mind while we are doing research, which is the three things that a good niche must have. One of the first thing is we need to focus on high amount of views in a low competition niche, because you need to find a niche with a low competition so your chances could increase to go viral. And the second thing you need to focus on while finding a niche is to find a niche with transformative content. So I don't want you to spend so many months on building a thing that's not monetizable. So you need to find a niche which is 100% transformative, like 100% monetizable, or at least higher chances of getting monetized, because you don't want to work and in the end you don't get paid. That's not what you want. You want to work and get paid at the same time. So you have to find a niche, like you have to put work in the right thing, or else you'll be just wasting time. So that's why it's important to find a niche with transformative content. And the third thing is you have to find a niche in evergreen content. So why evergreen content? What's evergreen content? So evergreen content doesn't rely on trends. because you're just starting on YouTube, you don't want to go into a niche which is trendy. So in 1 month you'll get a bunch of views and the next it dies. So it's not worth it. You have to find a niche that at least doesn't rely on trends. It can rely on trend, but it shouldn't always rely on trends. So now let's move to the process of me showing you exactly how to find a niche. So first of all, what you need to do is you need to open incognito window. You have to go to YouTube. And then what you need to do is you need to go in the settings, change the location from any country you live in to the United States, and then it reloads. And then you need to go in shorts feed because you want to see shorts. Once you are in the shorts feed, you'll see two types of content mainly. The one type of content would be the faceless shots, and the other one would be face shots. So whenever you see a shot with face in it, you need to scroll at this exact second because you are building a faceless channel. And to build a faceless channel, you have to train your algorithm to show you faceless content. To train the shorts feed to show you the faceless content, you need to scroll every shot that have a face in it. So let's do it. I'll decrease the volume. Okay, let's see. This is a shot that we cannot create. We'll scroll. Okay, so this is one type of content people do, and that's sometimes a bit risky. They are not adding voiceover to it, and it's a clip. There's music in it. Okay, so there's a clip, an entertaining clip, or sometimes it's a movie clip. But the way they are monetized is they are adding these captions, emojis, and effects and all that. So this is like you can say call it a 50-50 niche. Like sometimes you get monetized, sometimes you don't. So I wouldn't recommend you going into this niche. Let's scroll. Let's scroll again. This is someone's personal brand, so we have to scroll again. This is also a personal brand. Scroll. Okay, so this is a faceless channel, but this one won't get monetized. Scroll, 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 scroll. And you'll do it until, okay, so you have to do it again and again until you find a faceless content. So this one is a faceless channel. Let's open it in a new tab. We'll go over it. But you can see here, this is a faceless content. And they are doing pranks and they are just ranking the pranks. But the thing with this used to be monetized. Like there's a friend of mine who got monetized using this specific niche, and he was able to make tens of thousands of dollars just from posting in this niche, and then his channel got demonetized because YouTube didn't count as a transformative content. So if you still want to post in this niche, I would highly recommend to use AI voiceover just so it can be monetizable. You can add a AI voiceover in the first 3 seconds, and in between, after every 5 to 10 seconds, you have to add AI voiceover just so it's transformative enough. Okay, let's scroll again. Okay, okay, so I've found a couple of niches, and before I go into it, let me just drink water. Okay, okay, so the first channel is viral VIPs, I guess, yeah. So people are posting this type of content. As you can see, this one is like other Lego builds, and then what in the end this they are showing the one of the best Lego builds out there. And I'm not sure whether this one is monetizable or not, but what you can do is you can get these clips and add a AI voiceover to it, just like Viral VIPs is doing. Let me show you one of the clips.
This girl found a clever way to clean the fish tank. At first, she put all the fish into a bucket so she could empty the aquarium. After that, she slowly poured them onto the bathroom floor so they would go down the drain. To make sure no fish would get stuck, she ran water after them and waited until they made it all the way into their new home. This girl
Okay, so what he did was he got the clip and then he added arrows, he added captions to it, and there's sound effects if you can
cleaned the
hear,
fish tank. At first,
just like that click sound effects. And that's fully transformative, and sometimes it get millions of views, like mostly it get millions of views if you're doing everything correctly. And that's the first channel I was able to find. Another channel for people who do edits. This one is another channel just to show you. So these are the movie clips. So people find different segments of movie clips that are very good or that are very popular or people want to watch it. You can call it as teaser and people watch it. Just let me decrease the audio. Okay, so they are adding what's called music. They are adding auto caption, and in the end they would add some type of what's called, yeah, this edit. See, and this, like, couple of these things make it completely transformative. Sometimes it is transformative, sometimes it doesn't, depends upon the person. But I think this is also a good niche to go into. Let's go with another example. This is another example I was able to find, bowling ball production. He have uploaded 65 shots, like 63 shots maybe. And as you can see here, 56K, 67K, 3.8 million, 11 million, 3.8 million. And just to show you,
When I saw
so what this guy is doing, he's recording his clips. So you can record the clip or you can find clips. And then he have added
this
AI
brand,
voiceover to make it more engaging. Then you can see here you have added clicks and arrows and sound effects, and like he's doing amazing work. So if some of you want to go in this niche, I would highly recommend, because it's completely monetizable. You would make a bunch of money. This guy would be making anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 a month easily, because the language he's using in his videos is English language, which is like high RPMs. So he would be printing bank. So let's move to the third channel. This is the third channel. This guy's also getting millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views. And what this guy does is,
congratulations.
he uploads Minecraft shots in the background, and that's a conversation which you do on iPhone. And there are websites that you can create fake conversations, just like the texting each other, and he creates stories just like that. And people watch it, people have fun, people get entertained, even though they know these are not real stories, but still people watch it, people enjoy it, and it's completely monetizable because it's your own content. You're not stealing someone else's content, you're posting your own, and this is faceless channel. So I would highly recommend you guys if you want to post this type of content, because it gets millions of views. You can see it, and it also got high RPM. This one is another example. He's posting Geometry Dash content, and there are many more examples. So now you know how to find a niche. The first 3 seconds of your shots determines everything. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how the best creators hook you without you even realizing it. And there's one simple trick that will hook the viewers instantly and increase your view rate. So make sure to watch till the end so you don't miss it out. So first, why the hook matters so much. YouTube decides whether to push your shot based on swipe rate. So if people swipe away in the first 3 seconds, YouTube stops pushing it. Your hook is not just the beginning of the video, it is your entire business. So here are 2 examples. The first shot, which got 80% stayed to watch, got 41 million views and made me over $1,000. There is a second short which got only 69% stayed to watch, which is very low. And it got 31,000 views, which are very low amount of views. So now you know why hook is important. Let's move forward. How to do the hook analysis, and this is the main section of the video, so don't skip it. Let me show you two examples of how to hook viewers in the first 3 seconds. So the first one is this snake channel. So what it does is there is a game named slither.io and there is a creator and he posts these type of shots. And let me show you how he grabs people's attention.
When I got
Okay, so in the first millisecond, you can hear a bell sound.
trapped by the snake.
Within the first 2 seconds, you hear a bell sound, you see an arrow.
When I got trapped
This is an arrow. And
by
then
the snake,
within 2 seconds, there is another arrow, there is zoom.
I instantly thought there was no way I.
And within the first 3 seconds, you can see the entire screen turn red with a cross. So he have used the sound hook, element hook, you have added the caption, you have added the cross, and these are different types of hooks you can add to increase your view rate. Let me show you another example. This is a channel named Viral VIPs, and I love his content, by the way. So just notice how his shots start.
This guy spent
Okay, so in the first millisecond, you can see zoom out, you can hear a sound effect, and you can see the captions.
hours
And within the first second, you can also see an arrow with the ding sound effect,
building these unusual
and it's moving.
wooden structures.
And within the first 3 seconds, you see a cut. These are the hooks or tricks that make your view rate actually increase. So now you know how to hook people. Now it's time for one simple trick that will increase your view rate as soon as possible. But before that, make sure you leave a like if you find this video helpful and make sure to subscribe the channel. And comment down below how many subscribers does your channel have. So let's come back to that one trick that you've been waiting for, and that is to add a meme sound effect in the first second of the shot. Does upload time actually matters on YouTube? So I've tested this across multiple of my channels and I've got millions and millions of views. And the answer is honestly going to shock you. And in this video, I'm also going to tell you the reason behind why I upload from 3 p.m. till 9 p.m. and sometimes even after 12 a.m. at midnight. So make sure you stick around till the end so you actually know when to post. And at any point, if you find this video helpful, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and you can ask me anything in the comment section and I'll answer it, or I'll make a separate YouTube video for that. So the first thing is, as a beginner, you would be like, Mustafa, when should I upload? Personally, the answer would be to ask YouTube. And you would be like, so Mustafa, how can we contact YouTube? Like how will YouTube tell us the answer when to post? And does it actually answer our questions or not? So the straightforward and the easiest way to know when to post or not is to go on your YouTube studio in your analytics, and then you'll go on audience, and then you scroll a bit down, and then you'll see this graph. So what does this graph means? So to make it easy for you, in easy words, these are the days of the week and these are the hours. And these are the candles to show when is your audience mostly available on YouTube. So for example, this is a channel of mine, and you can see here that these are the candles that are the most bright. This one right here and this one. For example, I want to post on Friday. So what I'll do is I'll try to understand this graph, and you can see the more dimmer the light, the less your audience is active, and the more bright is the light of the candle, the more your audience is online and using YouTube. So for me, at this point, at this patch, which is 6 p.m., so these are the parts where my audience is the most active. And if you want to get more views in a short amount of time, you'll see this analytics tab. You'll go here, you'll see when your viewers are on YouTube. you'll be able to understand when is your audience the most active, and you post on that time to maximize the number of views you get. But there is another thing. YouTube says that published time is not known to directly affect the long-term performance of a video. And that's true, to be honest, because if that was the case, then people would have just created bad videos and just post on right time and get the most views, and it would be unfair, to be honest. For example, mostly people are stuck at 15K to 30K view jail, and for them it's like posting every single day to get stuck at 15K view jail. And there are two ways, to be honest. If you notice this graph, and what you can do is, for example, it's like my audience is most active at 6 p.m. So I'll post a video at 6 p.m. And how it's gonna perform? It's gonna be like this and this. That's like 15K. And I got these views, for example, in 3 hours of time, in 3 hours of period. There's another guy. There's another person who is like posting, for example, the audience is least online at 12 a.m. at midnight. And there's a person who is posting at 12 a.m. at midnight. So how his analytics will look like? It will look like this. This slowly and gradually growing, and that. So that's 15K view jail again. But this took 3 hours. This will take 24 or more hours. To be honest, like it doesn't happen all the time like this, but that's mostly the case. So people were asking me, I'm not able to see this graph. And the answer for that, to use common sense. So the easiest answer for that is use common sense. So how? For example, you are uploading children's content, right? You're posting cartoons and all that stuff. So when are the children most active on YouTube? So they go at school at anywhere from 8 a.m. in the morning, and they are till they're at 2 p.m., for example, and then they sleep, they go to their teacher, their tutor, and all of them, mostly of them would be like free anywhere after 9 p.m., right? And they'll go to sleep at 12 p.m., most probably. So what you'll do is, if you're posting children's content, you shouldn't be posting at 8, 12 in the morning or 3 p.m. You should be posting at 8 p.m. So 1 hour before when your audience is live. Audience is mostly on YouTube or using YouTube. And some people were asking me, when do I post my YouTube videos at? Like on which time do I post? And for them, like I've tested this across multiple channels. And just for an example, this is one of my channels. And I've posted my short at 1 a.m. and it got 16 million views, made me $500. And in the first 56 days, you can see like it was just gradually growing. It's not like a spike and like this. It's gradually growing over the days, and it got like 16 million views. I posted at 1 a.m. And there's another short I posted at 1:30 a.m. and it got 73 million views. It made me around $2,000, got me around 200K subscribers. There's another example, which is like I got 41 million views. I posted at 4 a.m. in the morning, and I made like $1,200, 40K subscribers. So people might be asking, does it actually matter or not? So the easiest answer would be yes, it does matter, and kind of no, because honestly, it doesn't really matter in the long run. Yes and no at the same time. What I personally recommend you, and what I've noticed a lot, is that if you're posting at 1 a.m. at midnight, Just post your shot every single day on the same time. Don't change the time. Like just focus. For example, if you're choosing anywhere from like if you're choosing at 7, if you're posting at 7 a.m. Sorry for that, but if you're posting at 7 a.m., just upload every single day at 7 a.m. That's the best approach in my mind. If you're posting at 8 p.m., just post at 8 p.m. every single day. Every shot you post should be posted at 8 p.m. People might have a question, when do I post? I post anywhere from 3 p.m. till 9 p.m. and I sometimes post from 12 a.m. on some channels till 8 a.m. in the morning. But it doesn't really matter. So make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments section.